Yeah, that's me, Deepkin here, and I've just come from watching the Demon Slayer Mugen train. And what do I think about it? It was animation was top notch, obviously modernized for today's era. Um, I swear I could sworn I could see right through one of the characters. Well, seen right through one of the characters. I don't know what that was going on, the transparency in the animation. But it was about an hour and 45 to 2 hours long. It felt more like, yeah, it felt like an hour and a half. Ish. What was? It felt like it didn't feel like a closing movie, like most movies. This felt like an in-between seasons movie. I've seen the first season. Already, so I've seen the first. I think there's 2 seasons already, so this is like the gap between the second and the third, or the first and second. I don't know. I'm not sure. I will find out when I look on Netflix. Actually, you find more of the episodes on Crunchyroll, but I digress. Netflix hasn't been really doing much with the anime on their programs. It's been this war on anime all of a sudden. So weird. But I'm walking in the movie theaters. This camera's better than my old phone, any phone I've ever had. But it got me interested. It was tried to drive your feelings, emotions at the end. I kind of predicted the death of a character in this movie. I just see it coming a mile away. Even though it still affected me, it didn't. Like, I can't say I didn't see it coming. So the moment they brought in a stronger villain than the first one, I knew it was wrong. So, yep, they gonna. It had to be the good one too. I like this character too. It's my favorite character in the cartoon. He did shine. I see what people are talking about in the movie. Sorry about the background noise. I'm actually doing walking, but I see what they're talking about. They're talking about when they say the guy talking weird in English stuff. It's like he was talking through word phases or something weird. It's strange. English is not a very doesn't do the anime very much justice. People hate on having the read Japanese subtitles. I've trained my eyes to do it quickly, so technically speaking, I can watch it and still enjoy it with subtitles because I've learned to read fast. So technically speaking, I can read. I read sort of fast, so technically speaking, I get the same substance from it in Japanese than I would in English. Speaking English. I always have to understand what they're saying. It's not about whether you understand what they're saying. You got the English subtitles. And no matter how fast you can read, it's not everybody's fast readers. The subtitles up there. Next second, you still see I got photographic memory. You can sort of tell what they're trying to say without having this. But the fact of the matter is, it's still entertainment. I watched every episode of Detective Conan subtitles. When you watch a lot of movies that require subtitles, you start to get adapted to it. This one was English dub, so it's kind of weird. That's why I felt weird. Because when you watch, I now see what this. I used to be one of those people. So I only watch anime with English dub. And when I started watching anime in the Japanese form, and that's my favorite show. So you get used to reading it, doing it that way. So when you get an English dub, it sounds off. I know. Something's not right. But and they had English dub out. They only keep Japanese dub when it first came out. So if I were to see it when it first released, so I didn't even know about its release till later. But I would have seen the Japanese version. Anyway, I don't got much to say. It's exactly what you see from the show. If you watch the show, they do the exact same thing they do in the show. There's no real difference. I feel this movie is pretty much an extension of the show. We said it like that. I don't really hate movies like that. This felt like it could have just been an episode off the show, like the first chapter. But I guess they feel like breaking that down, and they couldn't figure out how to break that down into episodes. So I say, you know what? Let's make this into a movie because it's long enough for a movie, and you don't have to cut that out and having people hanging on 25 minutes and stuff. I was quite sort of disappointed that it did the way it did. I was expecting a little bit more from this movie, being it a movie. Shit, a lot of time with this one particular demon, so that's one demon they ain't gotta worry about. They saved the last lower demon for a movie. They could have freaking, well, I guess the first two seasons are on the lower demons. Now they have the upper demons, quote unquote. And they got a taste of the strongest one. Oh yeah. But anyway, that's all I gotta say on this video. If Gaming signing out. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for more videos. Share my videos. The YouTube algorithm is not watching my videos.